Porsha, Shamea, and Kelly were all at the Claressa Shields fight last night in Atlanta, but it was Porsha that was the belle of the ball. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we're talking Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 17. I believe tonight is part 2 of the reunion episode. So, as y'all can see, Porsha met Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields is a huge Porsha fan. She follows Porsha. They took pictures backstage and everything else. Porsha was backstage in the rooms with all the celebrities, all the big names that are getting that high-profile celebrity royalty treatment and all of the things. And then we have Kelly that I didn't even know was there. I did not even know was at the fight, you guys, but she apparently posted a couple of hours ago that she met Floyd Mayweather, and I was of confusion because Floyd is looking like, who is this? Who is this? You know what I'm saying? I'll take a picture and everything else with you. It's given you're a fan. It's given you're a fan, but ultimately, Porsha was the star of the night. Porsha was the belle of the ball, in my opinion, because I don't even know where Kelly sat at. And apparently, Shamea was there as well, that we'll get into because we've got a clip to get into and all the things. But ultimately, what happened from what I saw from my vantage point when I was watching on DAZN Boxing, y'all, is ringside they had for Claressa Shields companies that she's with, which is Salida Promotions, Win Records, and everything else. They had Floyd Mayweather right there in the front row, and right behind Floyd Mayweather, I saw the entire night Porsha and Sway, and they were sitting next to another fighter in Shakur Stevenson, right? So ultimately, the camera was on Porsha and Sway the entire night because of what they were showing ringside, right? That was the ringside footage. That was the main footage of Porsha and Sway. So I saw everybody trying to talk to them, crack jokes with them, and absorb their energy is what it was giving to me. You know what I'm saying? And so ultimately, before we get into the clips, we got to get into the difference between Porsha's post and Kelly's post. So we'll get into that first. Porsha posts the GOAT, Claressa Shields. Woo, no games played, the champ, fire emoji. And of course, Kelly's former stylist is in the comments, said that you took the night with 3 heart eyes emoji, and it has almost 60,000 likes, you guys. So that to me would be the standard, right? So surely Kelly is going to have more than 60,000 likes if she is the standard. So Kelly posts fight night with a boxing glove emojis. Thank you, Floyd and Jamie Lynn, with a kiss emoji. So is she trying to allege that it was Floyd that invited her or Jamie Lynn that invited her? Because Floyd looked shell-shocked in the photo. I've seen Floyd Mayweather in other photos with other celebrities, and he is not looking shell-shocked in the way that he is the deer headlights look with Kelly. And says, congratulations to the GOAT with the shooting star emoji. Last slide made my night with a heart, hand heart emoji, hashtag girls night out, hashtag RHOA, hashtag fight night, hashtag Claressa Shields. And then we got Shamea in the comments saying with the heart eye emojis, baby, we had a time with a heart emoji. Thank you. What? So it was Kelly's connect. They had to get Shamea into the rooms of the fight. Now, here's the thing. We've known since the fight was announced that Porsha and Sway were going. So that, to me, indicated that Claressa Shields specifically wanted Porsha as a special guest for Atlanta. That this Floyd Mayweather announcement, for those of y'all that have been following my channel, is very recent. It's very recent to get Floyd Mayweather to come to the fight, but ever since the fight was announced almost a couple of months ago, Sway had confirmed that her and Porsha would be there. Like almost instantly, almost as if Claressa Shields inboxed them ringside tickets immediately. That's what it was given to me. That is what it was given to me. And the funny thing is about this is that while Claressa Shields liked Kelly's post, she's not following her. You know what I'm saying? She follows Porsha. She's not following Kelly. So it is very funny to me how much Kelly tries to piggyback off of Porsha, because this is the same thing she did with Cardi B. When Cardi B, you know what I'm saying, was in Porsha's comments and talked about how good Porsha looked and all this and all that. And then Kelly was so desperate for Cardi B's attention because Cardi B was reposting mostly everyone that was posting her new song. And Kelly tried to take that as she was the standard. But from my vantage point of what I saw of the fight last night, it's giving that Porsha was the standard. And we're now going to get into a video clip that is also going to show the difference of how you have good seats versus when you try to quickly take a picture in front of the main event and then go back to your seats in the back. So let's take a watch. Now, I obviously muted the audio for copyright reasons because there's all types of music playing in the background and all this and all that. And y'all know how YouTube is with music and all of the sort. So, but ultimately, I just wanted to show you the difference because I didn't even know SHAMEA was there. I didn't even know Kelly was there. Had Kelly not even made a post, I wouldn't have known she was even in attendance because, like I said, DAZN Boxing showed Porsha all night. Showed Porsha all night. Every single fight that was on the undercard, Porsha and Sway was right there. They were right there the whole time. Whole time. You know what I'm saying? Right behind, like I said, Floyd Mayweather. Right catty cornered, right behind Floyd Mayweather. So they were right there the whole night, the whole time. They were right there in front of all of the celebrities that were in attendance. And even Paris, who styles Porsha, was saying, listen, look at here, you stole the night. Everybody is talking about you. Everybody that was there that saw Porsha was like, listen, look at here. You stole the night. You gave what needed to be given and all of the things and all the sort. And look at how happy Claressa Shields is. Look how happy she is to be in a photo with Porsha. Look how happy she is that Porsha came backstage to her fight. You know what I'm saying? And take photos with her and knows who she is. Look how much she is cheesing. I don't even see Claressa cheese like that when she's with a married man. When she is with Pap. I don't even see it. You know what I'm saying? And look at how much Kelly is cheesing with Floyd. And Floyd is like, you know what I'm saying? Let me just look at this camera, but I don't know who this is. Harpo, who this woman? You know what I'm saying? Like that is the night and day difference that it is giving me. But yes, there was some Real Housewives of Atlanta in the building last night besides Porsha. And it apparently was Kelly and SHAMEA that was there as well. But like I said, had Kelly not even posted any of that, I wouldn't have even known that they were there. I wouldn't have had any clue they were there because I knew Porsha was there from the jump, was there from the start, was there the moment the fight was announced a couple of months ago. But it is giving also as well with the late addition of Floyd Mayweather and the late addition of all these other celebrities that they really wanted to bring demand and bring buzz. And that is how you end up in Essence Magazine. That is how you end up, you know what I'm saying, on all of the blogs for attending this fight, because if it looks like there are all these black celebrities that were in attendance for Claressa's fight, you know what I'm saying? It looks like, you know, that there was all this support, that there was all these things and everything else. But this particularly is about Real Housewives of Atlanta and who was the standard and who was not. who was the standard and who was not. I honestly think Claressa Shields was Googling her name on the Instagrammies to see who was tagging her, and she was just looking through the tag, and she's just liking posts that are congratulating her for the win last night, for the dub last night. But as y'all know, those of y'all who follow my channel, I told y'all that we already knew this was going to be a dub. We already knew Claressa Shields was going to beat a 40-plus-year-old woman that had previously already had a brain injury and already had another hematoma right then and there, that this was going to be a nothing burger of a fight. Which is why I was so intrigued and entertained by PORSHA, what was going on with PORSHA, what was going on ringside, because I had an immediate view. I had an immediate view of the celebrities that were right there, sitting ringside. So I was more entertained by their conversations and their interactions with all the celebrities, all the fanfare, all the glazing of PORSHA that was taking place. So that told me also another thing about PORSHA, right? That the hate primarily is online. That y'all don't got the same energy for PORSHA in person. Because there was somebody specifically behind Sway and PORSHA, and I don't know who it was, but they kept tapping PORSHA, trying to crack jokes, trying to get them to laugh. They wanted to be all in the mix, and I don't know who it was. But that told me everything I needed to know, that when y'all be doing these hate trains on PORSHA, and y'all wanted to be holding, you know what I'm saying, what happened season 9 over her head, and saying that she's the only liar on Real Housewives of Atlanta, as if all these housewives have not told lies, have not played in people's faces, and done all of the things, that when y'all were right then and there with PORSHA right in front of y'all faces, PORSHA right then and there ringside, y'all ain't got the smoke for her. Y'all did not have the smoke with her. Y'all were not trying to cuss her out. Y'all were trying to be absorbed in the PORSHA energy. Y'all were trying to be absorbed in the PORSHA aura. Y'all were trying to be absorbed in the PORSHA standard. She was the belle of the ball last night. She was the main attraction last night. She was the one that had all the heads turning last night. She was the one that everybody was interested in seeing. And her stylist even confirms it in the comments that you were the motion girl, almost 60,000 likes, and you didn't even post the best picture of you and Claressa. At least Claressa posted the high quality photography photos. PORSHA didn't even bother with any of that. She was like, let me just throw up this picture to just let y'all know I was there, to let y'all know I was in the room. You know what I'm saying? And keep it pushing. And let me just do a couple videos of me and Sway so y'all know that we were there at the fight and everything else. But listen, you didn't even need to do all that, PORSHA, because I saw you. I saw you the entire night for both the undercard and the main event. So ultimately, you did your big one. You and Sway look happy together and everything else. PORSHA just got to have like a chill night and everything else. And it was wonderful for all things PORSHA. So I just wanted to do that quick little video, you guys. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of PORSHA being at the fight, being ringside with Sway? What do you think of Kelly rushing to post a picture of her and Floyd Mayweather looking like a deer in headlights? What do you think of, you know, Kelly and Shamea having a girls' night? And like I said, I didn't even know Shamea was there, and I didn't even know Kelly was there, right? So ultimately, I need to hear from y'all in the comments. What do y'all think? Please let me know what y'all think. Do not forget to do me the biggest favor, and that is to hype the video. Hype the video, please. Hype the video like you never hyped a video before in your life. There is that. That is it. That is all. It's Todos Es Final. It's Benito. Is he on the road? Is he on the line for this video? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.